Oh, yes, indeed. It is time for another Mark's Comic Haul. Y'all kind of missed the thing there. So, what is this? We have got, I've got some books I've picked up at a couple of cons. Well, no, some of these are from a con. And then some of these are from a dollar comic sale at Zeus Comics. So I'm going to do the con stuff first, and then we'll do the dollar comic sale. So if you guys are new to this channel, my name is Mark Walters. This is Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. I do these haul videos usually once or twice a week. A lot of it is typically newer stuff, but occasionally you will see some back issues, like in this haul. This is going to be mostly back issue stuff, including some older stuff, and then occasionally I'll get some really, really cool things that like surprise even me. If you like this content, I hate to be cliche, but please do me a favor, like and subscribe down below. I'm trying to build my subscriber count, so hopefully one of these days I can monetize this channel and support my god-awful comic habit. All right, so the first stuff you're going to see is from the Dusty Attic Toy Show. You guys have probably heard me talk about this place before. The guys that run it, Randy and Charlie, they're good friends of mine, and they always have really, really good vendors at that show. And their comic base is starting to grow. They didn't have a lot of comics when I first went, but now they're starting to get more comic vendors. So you're starting to see some really fun stuff pop up. All right, so the books I'm about to show you, these I paid $30 for. So we got Giant Size Fantastic Four #2. Just a really nice classic Marvel book. There's one main problem with this, which I did not notice, but on the back, there's like a little chip missing right here at the bottom of the cover. But other than that, it's in pretty nice shape. And I did not have that book, so I was happy to get that. This is a cool book. This is the first appearance of Nicholas Scratch and the first team appearance of the Witches of Salem. Now, as you guys know, there is an Agatha series on the way, so I think this is a really good book to have. This is Fantastic Four #185. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, is this George Perez's first Marvel work? Am I thinking right? Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's coming up. That's the next book. Anyway, this book I thought was really nice. There's a little printer error right there. Some Marvel books, old Marvel books, have that. That's not a stain. That's actually like a printer ink error. It's printed into the cover. But other than that, this copy is a beautiful copy. So that's a nice book to have. This is the book I was thinking of. This is a book I've always wanted. This is Fantastic Four 164. First George Perez artwork at Marvel. Marvel Boy becomes Crusader, and it's the first appearance of Frankie Ray. And I do not think I had a copy of this before, so I was very happy to get this, and I love this cover. Excuse me, sorry. A dry throat for some reason. Too much talking. But yeah, really nice book. So all three of those books I got for $30. Or no, I'm sorry, wait a minute. That's not right. All three of these books I got for $20. That's right. Because they were doing a really nice sale at that booth. In fact, I want to shout out that booth. That was Hand Me Downs Comics. My buddy Gabriel Guerra runs that booth. He sets up at a lot of my Dallas Comic Show events. So yeah, very happy to get my hands on those. Okay, so these books that I'm about to show you, oh man, I don't remember. I think these were, maybe $1 each. I think that's what it was. So this is Web of Spider-Man. I can't remember the number, and it's real small, and I can't see. I want to say it's 129. Does that sound right? Is that what that says right there? 128, 129, something like that. Anyway, I always like this cover. This is a Stephen Butler artwork. Who will wear the webs? Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #1. Silver Sable #25. I don't think I've ever had this book. Another Stephen Butler book. I need to put those Stephen Butler books aside because I'm going to probably have him at my next show. So, these books were, oh God, I don't remember. This book was half price of what it was marked. So they had it marked 8, so this is $4. This is Batman #2. Batman #3. This book was marked 6, so it was 3. And then I think we're back to the dollar comics now. This is Silver Sable and the Wild Pack #1. I always buy this book when I can find it. Another Stephen Butler book. Black Widow #1. Adam Hughes cover. Again, $1. Captain America #309. Featuring Madcap. Doctor Strange #43. The Punisher annual #3 or 2. I think that says 3. These were all $1. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man #81. Featuring Cloak and Dagger. Always like that cover. Nth Man, the Ultimate Ninja #1. I just always liked this book. And this was a beautiful copy. It looks like it just came off the press. I know that these New Universe books are worthless, but I always liked that book. When I first got into comics when I was in high school, I picked that book up out of a quarter box, and I just thought it was really, really cool. Supervillains, Secret Society of Supervillains, what does that say? #8? Yeah. I just thought this was a really cool looking book. Yeah. Amazing Spider-Man #8. This is I think a first appearance of a minor character, but I can't remember the name. Batman Superman #46. First appearance of oh God, what is it? First appearance of some kind of new kryptonite. I can't think of the... Is it blue kryptonite? No, I don't know. Alpha Flight #12. I always like this book. It's a really cool cover. Just that pink background and a really nice copy. I think this is like my 3rd copy of this book. And it's a double-size issue. This looks familiar. I feel like I showed this off already. Son of Ambush Bug #3. It's just a homage to Flash. That classic Flash cover. The Outsiders #29. The last issue of the series. And then, man, I'm so happy to get this. This is New Teen Titans Annual #2. You guys know what this is? First appearance of the Vigilante. This is like a, what is it, like a $40 book now? $30 book? This is one of those books you can sometimes find in bargain bins, so be on the lookout for it. I don't see them a lot now in bargain bins, but occasionally I have seen them in bargain bins. Okay, so Zeus Comics, which is my regular comic shop, it's right down the street from me. I've been going there for 23 years since they opened. They have a dollar comic sale that is going on right now, and they set a bunch of kind of cool random books in their dollar comic boxes. So I picked up $40 worth of dollar books. All right, so this is 52 week 19. And I never can remember the specific key instances, but I know this is a minor key. And then 52 week 43. Just a really cool story in this one. GI Zombie, New 52, Futures End, GI Zombie. I just like this because it's one of those, you know, refractor covers. But this one's by Dave Johnson, and I really like Dave Johnson's art. So, and I think it's one that I had before, but I don't have it anymore for some reason. Metal Men #1, and this is features a cameo appearance of the Nth Metal Man. And then Metal Men #2. This is from that newer Metal Men series that they put out, featuring the first full appearance of the Nth Metal Man. And then this is Metal Men #6, which again features a first appearance, but I'm blanking on it. And then this is the variant cover for Metal Men #6 by George Perez. Metal Men #7, first appearance of the Metal Animals. Metal Men is this the variant to #7? Yeah, this is the variant to #7 by, oh yeah, that's right. I almost forgot. Can you guys figure it out? Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. This is Metal Men #9. And this was actually the first book I picked up of the Metal Men books, and then I started looking up the other ones, and I realized they were all like minor key issues. But I mainly wanted to get this one because it's a Brian Boland cover, and I just love Brian Boland's artwork. And this is something I had never seen before. It's the cover B to #9. Metal Men #10. I don't remember what the key moment is. Oh, I think this features the origin of the Metal Men. I think that's one of the reasons why I picked this up. This is cover A. And then this is Metal Men #10, cover B by the great Kevin Nolan. Metal Men #11. What is this? I don't remember. There's something that happens in this issue as well, but I can't think of what it is. Metal Men #11 variant cover. Oh, I apologize. That cover I showed you earlier was that? I'm sorry. I think I had this. Yeah, I had this backwards. This is Brian Boland. This is Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. And this is #11, cover B. So yeah, happy to get those, because I did not pick that series up when it came out. It was just, you know, one too many comics already in my stack. All new X Factor #1. A book I did not pick up when it originally came out. Now, okay, I'm going to show you this first. This is all new X Factor #20. This is the Alex Garner variant. And this is kind of one of those like semi-hot variants. Like some people are starting to pick this up now. It's starting to get a little bit of heat on it. This was the first book I picked up of the X Factor books. Then I picked up number 1. Then I was kind of looking them up to see if there was any heat on any of the other issues, because I hadn't read that series. And I just happened to notice this is issue number 14, and several people on eBay recently had been buying this issue. Now, I don't think anything specific happens in it, but I just couldn't help but think, I saw like 3 or 4 recent sales for this cover, and I thought, well, maybe there's something about this cover that's appealing to people. So I figured for $1, I'll go ahead and I'll grab it. So I don't know if there's anything significant in that issue, but why not? For $1. Darkhawk number 1. This is Darkhawk, Heart of the Hawk, that new Darkhawk book that they put out not long ago. Cover A, I guess. Cover B. Or I don't even know if this is like a cover B, cover C, whatever. There was like 10 different covers for this book. And then this is the Ron Lim variant cover. Now, what's interesting about this dollar sale that they were doing was that certain variant covers, they could have been ratio variants, but what they did was they rebagged them generically. So you kind of have to look them up to figure out if they're ratio variants or if they're just like an open order variant. So yeah, I mean, for all I know, this could be like a 1 in 10, 1 in 25 or something. I don't think it is, but you know, it could be. John Walker, U.S. Agent number 1. This is that new series that they put out, and it features a new character. His sister, I think, shows up, cameo in this issue, and then first full appearance in issue number 2. I believe this issue went into second printing. X Factor number 1. This book went into second printing. This is the first print. Really happy to get this. Dark Horse Presents number 64. First appearance of Dr. Giggles. You guys remember Dr. Giggles? It was a movie that came out starring Larry Drake back in the 90s when Dark Horse was trying to do movies. They had The Mask, Dr. Giggles, Time Cop. This is that new book, The Last Shadowhawk, Jim Valentino, classic throwback cover. I did not buy this when it came out, so I was kind of happy to get it for $1. I was a Shadowhawk fan, but again, it was kind of one of those books that there was just so much coming out at the time, especially at the time, that, you know, certain stuff was going to have to get cut, and that was one of the books I just could not keep up with. Man, Goat, and the Bunny Man. This is issue number 3 of 3, and I just thought this was a really nice cover, so why not for $1? Mom, Mother of Madness, number 1. This is the book that's written by Amelia Clark. Big, thick book, as you can see. So yeah, for $1, that's kind of a bargain. And I think that book has gone into second printing. The New World, number 1. It's a Tradmore book from Image Comics. Kind of a big, thick book. I was not familiar with it, so I thought, why not for $1? This is a book I picked up when it came out new. Once Upon a Time at the End of the World. This is the Lyrics Lee cover, and I love this book because it's got the spot gloss rain on it. I'm trying to see if I can do this where you guys can see it. Can you guys make that out? It's like spot gloss rain. There you go. On the cover. Really cool. This is, what is it, Hellcop? I think it's Hellcop, but I can't remember the issue number. But it's done to look like, you know, like a Playboy magazine or something. I think I have that book already, but for $1, I'll buy another one. Robin Hood, Last Stop. Is there an issue number? I can never find the issue numbers on these Zenoscope books. And I don't even know who the artist is on this. But hey, that's a nice cover. And anytime I can get books like that for $1, I'll absolutely buy them. Robin Hood Last Stop. Again, I don't know if this is like issue number 1 or what it is. It's just another fairly nice cover. She's a train conductor? What does this have to do with Robin Hood? Seriously. Good old Zenoscope. This is a book I did not buy when it came out, but Scarlet Sisters number 1, the Lyrics Lee variant. Just another Dynamite book with some hot babes in it. Sheena number 1, Sheena Queen of the Jungle number 1, the Rose Besh cover. Star Wars Adventures number 7. Now again, I apologize. There are some minor keys happening in these issues, and I cannot remember what exactly they are. Like, I know this is the first appearance of a character, but I can't remember the character. Some of these I was kind of looking up because, you know, if you look up like Key Collector, they do a pretty good job of telling you, you know, who makes first appearances in the stories. Like, again, this one has something in it, but I can't think of what it is. Number 9, Star Wars Adventures number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Star Wars Adventures. You know what? Hang on a second. I think this is the first appearance of Boba Fett in this title. I think that's what this is. Star Wars Adventures number 12. First appearance of the Rogue Squadron, I think. Or, I'm sorry, number 11. Star Wars Adventures number 11. And this is like a cover B. They did not have the cover A. So you got the Jabba's Palace variant. And then this is Star Wars Adventures number 14. Oh, I should mention there were 2 Star Wars Adventures series from IDW. This, I believe, is the second series, the one I've been showing you. This is the last issue of the title, featuring Rey on the cover, the Falcon. And then wrapping it up, we got Ultra Mega number 1. Just a big, thick image book that's gone into multiple printings. This is cover A, first printing. And then this, I think, is a 1 in 5 or 1 in 15 variant. I can't remember. Anyway, also for number 1, Tradmore. And I think this book goes for a little bit of money. So happy to get that for $1. So all of those that I just showed you were $1 a piece. Not bad. Pretty good deal for $1 a piece. Those all came from Zeus Comics, and they still have a bunch of dollar boxes out, and there's still a lot of really good stuff in there. So if you are in the area in Dallas and you want to pick up some dollar comics, you can't say no to dollar comics. Come on, guys. There's still good stuff in there. So that's all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That's my, I think those are the only things I've picked up from conventions lately. Wait a minute. There was one other thing. Let me see if I can find it real quick. There's one other thing. Is it in this stack? Oh, yeah, there it is. No, wait a minute. That's not it. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I always liked Elric, and I did get the Pacific Comics Elric number 1. This has like a gold ink on it. I always grab this book when I see it. And then Elric Stormbringer from Dark Horse Comics. Beautiful P. Craig Russell artwork. All right, there you go. That's it. Those were $1 a piece. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope everyone's doing well and picking up stuff that they're looking for. I've had some people ask me when my next Dallas Comic Show is. We are tentatively planning on April 22nd, 23rd. I'll hopefully have more information about that soon, and I will definitely let you guys know when that comes together. So my thanks to Zeus Comics for having great dollar books. My thanks to Dusty Attic Toy Show. I always seem to find really fun deals when I go to Dusty Attic Toy Show. So very happy to pick up those books I picked up there. That's all I got, guys. I hope you're enjoying yourselves and hope you're picking up some cool stuff as well. And I hope to bring you more in the future. More great stuff. I still cannot believe that I got this. Been looking for that for a while. So, and this. Very happy to get that. All right, so everybody take care. Some quick shout outs. Mike at Comic Crypt at Castle Hills, still reeling over the fact that he gave me an incredible gift. You can see that on my previous video. Fred Hall Direct Edition, Mr. Rigor Mortis 86, Free Energy, Sean Hogan, Big Elbow, Kingdom Comics, David at Seeking Near Mint Comics. David, when are you going to invite me on one of your live streams that you do? I would love to be on one of those. Anyway, Spidey Fan, all those guys, you guys are all great. Everybody's doing great stuff. To my new subscribers that have just recently subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the content. If you would like to find out more about me, you can go to bigfanboy.com. That's my movie news and review website. I just recently posted a review for Shotgun Wedding starring Jennifer Lopez. Spoiler alert, it's not great. You can also check out DallasComicShow.com. So you can find me at bigfanboy.com or DallasComicShow.com. Hope to see you guys again soon. I'm Mark Walters with Mark's Comic Hall, y'all, and I am out. Take care, everybody.